麻烦你们，慢慢来，慢慢来，没关系。中英文夹杂没关系。再试一次。好，好。
So this week we will announcement the homework one. And there are some notice you need to know. And copy homework is prohibited. Penalty will you will get zero score if you copy other homework. And if your code can run, you can come to our lab within 1 week and show that your program can work. Yeah. Or otherwise you will get zero score. And uh, today is uh, 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 2 week after 2 week 10月17号这样。And if you finish your homework, you need to upload to FTP. The user ID and password is same as the course CVDL 2021. And there are homework file and formats you need to name your homework like this. And because our homework is about include the deep learning, so there are some environments set up. And the Python you can use the Python version 3.7. And these are the other 其他套件可以用这样。现在是不是？Yes, other tools you can use. So our homework will have 5 questions, and I will explain first question. The detail about first question. So first question is about camera calibration, and there are 5 problems, and 4 points for each problem. And you need to create a graphical user interface, or you will get some. If you don't, you not create the user interface, you will have some penalty on your score. Yeah. The first question is about the corner detection. We will give you a 15 chessboard image, and you need to find the chessboard corner, like this demo video. You need to show the chessboard corner and draw it on image, and show each image half second. And this hint, you can study the OpenCV textbook chapter 11, and or you can check this function, the find chessboard corner function, in OpenCV document. The second question is you need to find the intrinsic matrix. This is about the camera matrix, and you need to show it like this format, 3x3 matrix. Yeah, this value is just an example. If you find the value is different from this example, it's fine, it's okay. You just your result will, and later we will tell you how to check your results correct or not. The third question is you need to find the extrinsic matrix. The extrinsic matrix is composed of rotation matrix and translation matrix. And each image have its own intrinsic matrix. So you need to let a TA can select image and show its own intrinsic matrix. This is just an example of how I select image. You can use different methods. Yeah. The fourth question is about distortion matrix. Like the intrinsic matrix, you need to show the result this format. Yeah. The last question is need to check your calibration result is right or not. So you need after you do the camera calibration, you need to undistort the image. And like this, the demo video. Yeah, you can see this image, the edge of chessboard is not a straight line. So this is the original chessboard image. So after you do a camera calibration, you need to undistort the image like this. The edge will be a straight line. Yeah. So this is that's my end of my part. And any question?
How many images? For image.
Oh.
Okay.
15,
15,
yeah,
15.
15. The intrinsic matrix and distortion matrix only have unique value. Extrinsic matrix is each image has its own extrinsic matrix. So we will give you 15 chessboard image. There will 15 extrinsic matrix. Yeah.
Actually, this is not so difficult. All function call. This present homework basically just call the function of OpenCV, and they will give you the result. So don't think it's too difficult. The other thing is, I encourage all students can discuss together about the homework. Can discuss together, but don't copy homework. So the question we give you again is not so difficult. Just based on the OpenCV and you call the function.
So the second question is augmented reality, which is AR, and there are two problems. The first problem is to show the words here on the chessboard, and the second problem is to show the word vertically on the chessboard. And you are given 5 image and 5 chessboard image. First, you have to calibrate the 5 chessboard image to get the intrinsic, distortion, and extrinsic parameters. And you can use the function, OpenCV function here. And second, you have to input a word less than 6 characters in English in the text edit box here. And third, you have to derive the shape of the word.
You can demo today.
Oh,
That's what
okay. So this is the demo video, and first for example, I input OpenCV for my input, and first you click this show words on board, and you will show the word on the board here for each 5 image. And
let's show again. You tap the word and it will show on the board, chessboard.
yes, and the second button is to show the word standing vertically on the board, like this.
stand up. The word will stand up on the board.
And you can change the word, and it can show the new word on the board. Yeah, and show stand up again. So you can derive the shape of the word by using the provided library, which I will tell you how to use the library in the next slide. And you have to show the word on the chessboard and also show the word standing vertically on the chessboard image. So, and when you click the button, and you will show as the result of the demo in video. So how to use the library, and first I provided two library for the for usage, and the first library is to show the word on the board, and the second one is to show the word vertically standing on the board. So you have to use the OpenCV function to read and derive the array or matrix of the character. So I'll take the character K in the first TXT library, for example. I'll use Python for example. First, you have to use the OpenCV function file storage to read the library. And second, you can get the matrix by using this function, and you can input the K character, so you will get the K character shape array, and the array looks like this. And since K consists 3 lines, so the CH array consists 3 pairs of 3D coordinate in the word frame, representing 2 ends of the line shown on this image. So this image is the coordinates of the word frame, and the 0, 0, 0 coordinate is here, and 2, 2, 0 is here. And then for the first red part, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0 is here, and 2, 0, 0 is here. So you can form the red line, and 0, 2, 0 is here, and 2, 1, 0 is here. So you can form the blue line, and it's same for the green line here. And for the chessboard coordinate, the chessboard XYZ axis and the 0, 0 coordinate is here, and 0, 0, 0 coordinate is here, and the X axis direction is this direction, and Y axis this direction, and Z axis this direction. So each character should be placed in order, just like this image. And so, for example, for OpenCV, you have to show the character OPENCV and show the image. So this is the end of my part.
Any questions? Thank you.
And question 3 is stereo disparity map. For the first question, we'll find a stereo disparity map, and the second question, we'll check in the disparity value. The first question will give you a pair of images. They are named as image L and image R, which represent to the left image and the right image. And we need to find a disparity map based on the left and right stereo image. Here is the result, and here is the guide. The window size must be the up and within the range 5 to 255, and the search range and the direction, the disparity range must be positive and divisible by 16. And map disparity range to gray value range is 0 to 255 for the purpose of the visualization. If the left image is the reference image, then the search direction at the right image will go from the right to the left direction. And here's the camera information. Here is the baseline and focal length. Here is the baseline value, and here's the focal length value. And for the second question, we need to check in the disparity value. This is a continuum of the first question. With the disparity map, we can compute the disparity value on it. And so we can do like this. If we click on the left image, we can show the corresponding exactly position on the right image. So this is question 2. So for example, we click on here, and here will show the corresponding position. Sorry. Any question?
The first questions.
First question is to find a disparity map based on the left image.
First one is try to find this
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
The first question is based on the left side image and right side image. And actually just call the function.
Yeah.
So this homework, most of them are just based on the callback function on OpenCV. So it call the function and you'll get a result. So my lecture, I teach you the theory. My lecture, I teach you the theory. OpenCV, they already provide you the function call. The purpose for the homework is just, I hope you can understand those function call on OpenCV. So we call the function call. And then actually, the TA already give you the function call. And then you can get an answer. Again, I hope you can organize some group. So like 5 people, something to be one group, and can discuss the thing together, because we have a final project. And the final project, each group has one project, and each group probably is 5 person. So right now you can organize by yourself to find 5 person together. Join, if you are not a EECS or engineering department, you're from the other department, you can join with some other student has a EE background or CS background or engineering background, and discuss with them. And so the one is this result. Don't think it's too difficult. Almost all the function and almost all the homework just call back function. 因为都是呼叫 OpenCV library 嘛。So all the function, almost probably all of them are callback function OpenCV. So it's a called function. The important thing is that which function you want to call, you can ask and discuss together. Hope you can familiar with some part of the OpenCV. And I think I already give you a lecture of OpenCV, the book of OpenCV on the website. So,
yeah.
Okay. And SLT, I did not teach you yet. I will teach you next week, but they will just give you the homework first.
So the fourth question is using SIFT. So the UI is here. And the first question, you need to press 4.1 button, so here. And then you will get the key points, many key points here on these, on both image.
There's some point here. Sure. You know, this bigger is better.
Okay.
Why is it so small?
Okay. So you will see there are many key points detected by SIFT, and then you just need to show them. But there are actually so many, maybe thousands of key points, but for this part, you have to source the key point by key point size, and then show the first 200 key points by the biggest key point size, and then show them. Yeah. And then the second question is to
And the function call is
just
yeah.
you can find it on this PDF.
老师有提供的那个 PDF 也有放进。
Okay, so you can find the function code in here, in this page of this book. Yeah. And the second question, you have to find the match key point. Each key point you will get the corresponding key point. And then using KD tree, and there is a ratio test after using KD tree. So you will leave the good key point matrix only, and then you can find it. And yeah, you can find in this function code here. Yeah, but when you using this function code, you might want image 2 to the first parameter and image 1 to the second parameter, or you will get difficulty on the third part. Yeah, this you can still use image 1 and image 2 and then stitch and then find key point, but it might be good to use image 2 and image 1. Yeah. And then the third part is you need to stitch the image together. Yeah, you after find all these good matching key points, you need to use RANSAC to find the perspective transform matrix, and then we'll warp the image to the second image to
Stitch.
stitch them together. And then the first part you need to use this find homography and then you will get a matrix, RANSAC matrix. And then you use warp perspective function code to warp the second image on this side, on this image. It is actually a black image, and you just have image 2 image on here. And then later on, you just copy the image 1 image to this big black image, and then you will stitch them together.
Because there's 3 steps. So first one, you can find the SLT point. That's a good feature point. So in this image, in this image 1, you find this good point. In image 2, you also find a good point. That's the first step. The second step is based on the good feature point, and you can call the second one. This one. On this page, they'll tell you how to use KD tree, and you can find corresponding point. That's corresponding point. They'll select one point, will find the corresponding point on the other image. But here, be careful. Here, say that this will be based on the image 1. After you find a corresponding point, you can warp in this one. You can warp this one, warp this image to here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Warp this one to here. The two image we call stitch，拼会拼图拼在一起，
应该还是做到。
所以 the stitch
它是有我
is two image or stitch. So this means is that we do the user cell phone, do the form click, and then overlay, based on the overlay to stitching, and you can stitch the 拼图和拼在一起。这拼图的技术就是这样来的啊。我目前那个有教你用 AR 技术。You teach AR, we teach you stitching image, we teach calibration, we teach you stereo. Okay, I encourage you guys to discuss together because you have maybe 2 weeks. And 2 weeks is something you need to learn about technology. Because technology, I teach you on my lecture, but this is the application. And those application from and it's functioning on Office. 我一直鼓励你要，因为在2个礼拜以上，很多东西要交给是，还是要鼓励你去讨论。但是其实 when you discuss discuss in the mood 在 mood 上谈，都可以谈。你们在，因为那个我的目的上写功课目的是要叫你们去练习的哈。我的主要目的是叫你们练习，但问题是我是说一直鼓励你们要讨论，但是问题我不知道你们要在哪个地方讨论比较好。我懂一下，用什么？Don't ask me question by email. So I have too many emails. 或者你再跟他们讲，在哪边讨论好不好？就是让他们讨论的，没什么，就是我鼓励大家讨论，就让大家讨论这样子。那纵使讨论到几乎答案都出来，那个我都没关系，因为我目的是希望大家可以把 homework 做出来，因为老师助教他们花很多心思在出这些 homework。我不知道别的老师这样的，我教学的目的是要让你来学东西，不是要把你什么让你挫折感，不希望你有挫折，老师希望你修我的课修完以后很有成就感。所以我们目的是要让你去学到东西。就我真诚看到那边可以讨论，让大家去讨论。那如果有善心人士想把答案讲出来了，我就让你讲出来没关系，这样子。是限制1个小时把答案删掉，没关系。所以我还是鼓励大家互相讨论这样。
The question 5 is I want to explain some question 5. Question 5 is the training C pattern some classification. The question 5 is training C part and classify using a VG system. The question is consists of 5 questions. At the first, show the training image. The second, show the hyperparameter. As 3 is show the model structure. 4 is show the accuracy and the loss. And at the some attaching some prediction. So I want to explain some about the the purpose of this question 5. So Okay. The purpose of this question 5 is at the first, learn how to construct a VGC system and train it on a C pattern dataset. Yes. C pattern is dataset for some very famous dataset, and there's some VGC system, also deep learning network, some very famous some deep learning network. Also, we can learn some how to construct VGC system and some training. It's under C pattern dataset. So environmental requirements like that. Basically, we use Python, and then some developmental APIs, some TensorFlow and PyTorch, and can choose the other one, the one API function, and then usually some OpenCV contribution of Python, and Matplotlib elevation is so draw some correct. So GUI example is like that. So GUI form can be freely created by student. I made some it's like that. So sorry. You can use it's a GUI interface also freely. So in my case, I made it's a two program at the past this and this. This is it's a function is very similar, but I want testing under like this. So at the last year, I made it like this. Okay. Actually, it's it's a yes. So okay. This is epoch count and some loss and accuracy epoch count. So you can, if you train and some testing, you can show some right thing. So I draw the graph is right thing, and some apple. It's the loss and the accuracy. Yes. And then this is a high performance information, and this is some prediction result, some image and some value. So you can use this form, or you can use the other form. This is some accuracy. Yes. This is the approach, and this is accuracy. And then this is some figure of some VGC model. And there's this site reference is to system at the person paper and the source code. You can go to website. And there are this is the C pattern data set. I want to suggest you guys find some paper or find a website on the Google or find a video on the YouTube. This method is a very good method. So question 1 is the load C pattern training dataset and some pure image and label respectively. So this data some loading from the training dataset and some pure images and some print out some label name, some airplane like that. And also, uh, so you shoot some print out and some, uh, 10, or what 10, yes, yes. And then some, second is running the printout as a training hyperparameters. For example, bench size and running it optimizer. And so you can see the right there. Three is a concept and the theory your model structure. Because so many images just okay. So many images so there's some.
What did I say? Say how many?
Okay. I'll fix. Yes, 10.
Maybe image they just show 10.
Yeah. So actually some in the training data set have so many images. So cannot so I want to suggest to use you guys just under 10 images from the training data set. So our second is to print out training hyperparameters. And there are some three, so some a concept under shoulder your model structure. So you can see this picture. So you can see each layer and some output shape of some tensor.
Nobody can see. But it's too small. Nobody can see.
Oh, okay. So you can, I want to explain this picture. This area each layer names, and this part is is a output shape of some after processing this layer is right there. This means some parameters, the count of parameters. So you can display right there. This means so a picture so a picture count and some uh, how to I forgot some English names. Sometimes I will say. Okay. So this parameters is during the is
Number of parameters. Number of
parameters. Okay, so this means
So number of parameters.
yeah. This means the number of parameters. Parameters. Number of parameters. Okay. Can I go to clipboard? As a question 4 is training your model, and there's some 20 approach, and there's a save your model and take a screenshot of your training rules and accuracy. So if you don't save some model and image, so you cannot get a score. This is the example of some graph. So,
就不要再重新实现那个图太小，看不出，而且 x 轴刚才讲 x 轴 y 轴要标明清楚。
You can see there's some example of graph. So this is the airport, and there's some airport. This is the actors, and this is the roles.
Next page is fine. Zoom in and then write a note. Other nobody understand what's that.
Okay, I got this. So final question is a load some after some training, load your model, and there's some this model, and there's some let yours choose one image from the text image or at the text image, as the import the image, show the image and there's some estimate the image as a foreign. So no save the model, so no point. For example, you can put there you can enter the index of the data, and then so you can click, and so you can see there's some image and some prediction result. Yeah.
What's X?
Uh,
What's X?
okay. This is the image, and this is some so crash. This is crash. This is probability.
10 classes.
10 crash. As the flip packet is consists of 10 crash, and then
10
so
classes.
yes, 10 crash, and then this is a probability.
Probability.
A probability.
Output probability.
Yeah. Probability. Okay. So do you have some question?
This is actually I don't want too much about this. I think you explain more clearly about this one. Other people don't understand.
Yeah.
And this is the final result.
Yes.
If you choose right
Yes.
any image, right?
Yes. In
If
that.
you do test,
Yes.
they will show the image. And also here,
Yes.
they will show the output because the output has 10 probabilities.
Yes.
So it will show the output probability. So this is the output probability.
Yeah.
Right? And this class. So suppose output is 10 classes.
Yes.
For each class, they will show the output. How they show here? They show. In this question, you ask too much.
Yes.
So they will show to anywhere here.
Yeah.
Show where? In the user interface.
Yeah. No. Some on the pop up. You.
That's too much.
Okay.
好，那这个就是说你的 publish one on the user interface.
Yes.
But you do research, you never show user interface to me. And you ask people show a lot, it's user interface.
Okay.
You work with me for more than 1 year and then you never do user interface.
Okay.
Can you explain? The pop-up, if you write down pop-up window, right?
Yeah. Pop-up window. Show pop-up window.
Okay. The problem is probably, I don't know, probably many students don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Anyway, 这个怎么？好，any. So let's pop the window and show this result. Or
Yeah.
user. So what's the user interface? This one?
Yes.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
So students can choose can make some print.
I think that this question 5, we won't ask too many things about this one. Okay.
Okay.
这一题我们回去再稍微改良一下哈，这一题我们可能要求太多了，我再叫助教改一下。那大概这样一个，这一题我会再改良一下。那各位同学包含了其他问题，这个我们到时候下礼拜再读，但是我们那个 FTP 上面会再先丢上去的，然后这个太要求太多了。 我问各位同学有其他问题？那我们就先上到这边，有问题再问我。那助教先，那因为是2年级的助教没有上这门课的助教出题了。那我问各位同学有其他问题？那我们就到这边上到这，我们留下有问题要继续问我。对，谢谢各位同学。这一题我再改，这个我再改一下。下课。